Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video, as you can see over here, I want to start talking about the Power BI. So Power BI is basically an offering from Microsoft to compete with other vendors like the Tableau and ClickView. So if you have been a regular watcher of my videos on YouTube, you must have seen that I have talked a lot about the Tableau and ClickView and ClickSense, and this offering from the Microsoft is basically to compete with these modern age business intelligence tool, which provides stunning powerful visualizations, and the development time is also pretty less. Now before Power BI, I believe Microsoft has been recommending the SSRS is one of its go-to tool for developing the reports as well as other tools of that ecosystem, which was basically their business intelligence ecosystem. And along with SSRS, you had SSAS, I think, analytical services, and SSIS, which was integration services for the cleaning and managing the data. Now with this offering, what I have seen that they have done is combine most of those offering into one single tool, where in this tool you can basically import, clean, and make the data in a way which is useful for your visualization. And as you can see over here, very stunning visualization options has been given, which are readily available or out of the box available, that you can click and directly go ahead and see it. Not only this, Power BI has given, I think few months or quarters back, they have given the extensibility to even to R and Python, or I think it is right from the start, because it got launched sometime in the 2016 or 2015 when I started reading about it in 2016 and developed a good interest, but then I moved ahead because my organization did not pick this up. But now it has started gaining the momentum again after the recent Gartner report. So this recent Gartner report, which Microsoft has published on its website, where Microsoft has given as a leader, and I strongly believe that in the earlier years it was the Tableau who was leading this space, but this year Microsoft, because it did a lot of enhancement into the Power BI, there is a lot of adoption which is coming on the Power BI side from the various companies which have been using the Power BI. It had got this leading position within this Gartner tool, and this they are now as using, obviously, as a marketing thing to basically say that we are now leading this space and leaving the Tableau behind. So this Power BI, the question which comes into any beginner's mind is how can we get it? So on this website, which is powerbi.microsoft.com, you can actually click over here, which is start free. Once you click over here, you have two options. One is getting started with Power BI desktop. So you can download the desktop version. If you are not interested, or let's say you are using your organization laptop and it does not allow you to install it, what you can do is you can create an account on the cloud, Power BI cloud, so that you don't have to install and make any configuration, but simply go ahead and click on the try free option, where you can sign up for the Power BI and get basically the Power BI power into the cloud without doing any sort of installation. Once you basically download it, the installation option is like any other simple software, where you basically need to accept the agreement and click on next, and you will install it. I believe this Power BI is only available for the Windows system, though if you are using other systems like Mac or some other operating system which it does not allow to install, you have the option to use the cloud version, which you can sign up from this. The only problem I've seen is it asks you to provide your work email address to basically start up with the cloud version. So whenever you are cloud version, just make sure you are not using your organizational data, because it's not secure. The free version is not secure. Once your organization is getting the Power BI for cloud within the organization, which is managed from or within the organization itself, then you should you should have no worry to basically upload anything which is using your organization data. So word of caution if you are using cloud from the Microsoft. And the desktop, with desktop you get all the power, everything is available, no need to worry about internet connection. And I think as I said, installation is like any other standard installation. When I installed it, it took me like 5 minutes, and I'm using pretty old version. So if I just click over here, which is basically a Power BI icon, you see that this is how basically Power BI start. It basically initialize its model, take like a couple of seconds. And if my Power BI is not updated, ask me to update the Power BI. As I'm using, as I said, I'm using pretty old. You have the options where you can look at the recently opened applications, and then you can directly get it data from here. You have the sources information which you have recently accessed. Also give you the option to sign in if you are using the server. If you are having the access to the server, you can sign in. Over here you have the links for any new update which is available, Power BI blog for latest news and resources, forums where you can go and ask questions related to the Power BI, and finally the tutorials and all that you can access directly from the Power BI. So once you have it, this is basically your basic interface, which you will see is very similar to your Excel or Microsoft Word which you have used, having the ribbon at the top and basically having the options like home and modeling right now over here. But in Excel you have seen like a lot of different tabs which are available, and you can basically do a lot of things based on the options that are available. Over here on the left hand side you have the options where you can produce the report interface, you can go into the data interface and the modeling interface. On the right hand side you have the different visualizations that are available, and then the different operations like the filters and fields related field that you import the data, the fields that are available from it. It's basically, it will show you that information. So in my upcoming video I will show you a lot of things about that, and I hope you will find it useful. So this is pretty much it in this video. In the next video what we'll do is go through some of its feature by looking at the pre-built dashboard to get a look and feel of what Power BI can do when your dashboard is ready, and that will be more from the perspective of the business user or as an analyst user who needs to consume what Power BI developer has created. So let's dive into the next video. So I hope this is more of an informative video about what is Power BI and how to get it. And as I said, next video will be more about going in depth, so stay tuned for that.